Do you find that you are beating yourself up, being hard on yourself? And if you want to learn how to be your own best friend so that you can move further in your business, further in your life, and serve the world at your best, then keep on watching this video. Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shanley, your self-care coach, and this is the best place for service providers and creatives to learn all things self-care, well-being and mindset. So if these are the types of videos that you enjoy and you love, then make sure that you subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can start being kinder to yourself. So instead of being a bully, how to actually be your own best friend so that you can be the best version of you and you can show up as your best self. People who are more kinder to themselves are able to bounce back from failures and are less likely to feel stressed, overwhelmed and depressed when they are trying to reach their goals. So the first thing that you need to do to be kinder to yourself is to check in with yourself. So there's no way that you're going to be able to be kind to yourself if you don't know who you're being kind to. Okay, so a lot of the time we spend a lot of our time in autopilot. So we are not aware of the things we're saying to ourselves. We're not aware of the thoughts that we're having. We're just continuously getting ourselves into bad habits and treating ourselves like we're no good. So first thing is check in with yourself. Then the second thing for you to do is to do a SWOT analysis. And the reason why I get all my clients to do a SWOT analysis is because it helps you to boost your self-esteem. Often we don't value the things that we're really good at and we focus on a lot of the negative things. And this is where a lot of negative self-talk comes in when we are trying to reach our goals or we may have failed at something. So I'm going to break down exactly what a SWOT analysis is for you. So the S stands for your strengths. So you need to write down and identify your strengths. So the things that you are good at. And if you struggle with that, then think about what people tell you that you're good at. What things do you get compliments for? What things do people thank you for? So those are your strengths. And then identify your weaknesses. So what things are you not so good at? And often here is the place where we are able to reel off everything, but don't focus on here for too long. And then I want you to move over to your opportunities. So your opportunities are things that you have in front of you. So thinking about the things that you are good at and the things that you're not good at. So that's information for you to be able to work on. Okay, so what opportunities come from that? Are there learning opportunities? Are there development opportunities? Are there new goals that come from the things that you're good at and maybe some of the things that you're not good at? So this might be, you feel that you're not good at speaking in public, then maybe you need to go on a course, you need to attend a workshop, those kind of things. Next, you're going to be thinking about your threats. So often when we are not being kind to ourselves, that means our threat system has been alerted. So we are in fight or flight mode. We are panicking. So this can be alerted by other people that we might see when we tend to compare ourselves to other people. They have triggered something in us that means that we are threatened. So what are those things that tend to threaten you? So this might be things that other people are good at that you want to be good at, weaknesses, what have you. Identify what they are, because those are things that you can start to work on. And if you want to develop your growth mindset, you know that you are able to work on or develop or learn anything. So it's really good to be clear on those things, because you can always learn and improve those things for yourself instead of beating yourself up because you don't have those things. So SWOT yourself. So the next thing that you need to do is to really have a look at your self-talk. So how are you talking to yourself? So when you're in difficult situations, when things have gone wrong, think about how you talk to yourself. So if you find that you are speaking negatively to yourself, I need you to eliminate that. So change that negative self-talk into positive self-talk. And how you can do this is every time you find that you say negative things to yourself, I want you to write them down. And maybe by the end of the day or end of the week, you'll have a list of all the negative things that you say to yourself. And just look at that list and think about whether you'd say that to a friend. So one way for you to be kind to yourself is think about how you would actually treat a friend. So you've written down all your negative self-talk, and then on the other side, I want you to change that negative self-talk into some positive self-talk. So these might be positive statements or affirmations. And every time you find yourself talking negatively to yourself, I want you to change the negative self-talk into positive. Okay, so you need to get yourself into that habit, and remember, it takes practice. So be kind. And the next thing for you to do is to remember your boundaries. You need to set healthy boundaries for yourself and other people. Iyanla Vanzant, she always talks about making sure that you teach people how to treat you. So it is really your responsibility to take care of yourself, and it's really your responsibility to be kind to yourself. Okay, so you need to teach people how to treat you, and setting boundaries is a really helpful way for you to maintain a good relationship with yourself and other people, because when you set clear boundaries, that means that you're honoring how you think and how you feel. And lastly, it's so important for you to get into the habit of rewarding yourself. You have probably done so many amazing things I don't even know of, but it's so important for you to get into the habit of rewarding yourself and celebrating your wins, no matter how big or small, because there are challenges that you probably are facing daily and you are getting through that. And in order for you to keep on pushing through and keeping on doing all the awesome things in this world that you are doing, you need to start rewarding yourself. So it can be really uncomfortable at first, but what I would say is to make sure that you schedule and plan in rewards for yourself. I get my clients to write a reward list for themselves. So they write down all the things that they would want to treat themselves to, or they would want to do with themselves. And every time it's time for you to celebrate something, you go to your reward list, choose something and schedule that into your calendar and do it. So those are my tips on how you can start being kinder to yourself. If you love this video, then make sure that you click like and share this video with anybody else who needs to hear this message. And if you find that you need more help in being kinder to yourself, then go to the description below and apply to work with me one-to-one so that I can help you to implement this into your lifestyle. Thanks for watching.